Hey guys, it's Andrew. First of all, thanks a lot for all the nice compliments for the layout, um, and I'm looking forward to being part of the Railwire community. Um, Someone asked a question about my linkages for my turnouts, and I thought I'd show you kind of what my setup is. You're seeing my reflection right now in my control panel that I have to redo now since I changed my track plan. But you can see, anyway, here's the control panel with the Tam Valley push buttons on it. Here's the inside of the panel. It's pretty crazy right now. I have relays that control the powered frogs for each one of the turnouts, and these relays actually are double pull, double throw, so I can use them to control some like signals and stuff as well. So anyway, this is the new turnout that I just put in. I'm kind of tired of building these things now, but anyway, so this here is what's left of the old double slip. It kind of hurt to tear it out, but you know, it's the reason I tore it out was because of the position of it in the layout. I had a very tight radius in this track. I actually had to remove this track as well. It used to kind of come up here a little more, and I removed it and I brought it back down a little bit more to have more of a direct line right here with much larger curves going up in. So anyway, and the other reason why is because, as you can see on a regular turnout, you have two switch points, right, the left and the right, that connect to the throw bar, as you can see right here. Let's see if I can focus on it. There we go, like this. All right, with a double slip, here's the throw bar right here. You can see there are 4 points. Plus, the throw bar is much shorter. It connects right here. Is much shorter than the throw bar that's on a regular turnout. So this made it so stiff, and it actually just broke right there, but it's so stiff that it was too much for my servos to reliably control the turnout. And with how close all the rails are and everything, it's more of a headache than it's worth. And I contemplated putting a Pico Code 55 double slip in, but then the whole layout would not be hand laid. But also, I'd still have the problem with the tight radius going into the double slip. So I had two tracks right here going into my turntable. Instead, I'm going to kind of make this an abandoned, like old track that was ripped up, because that's kind of what really happened. And I actually extended this all the way to the turntable. As you can see, it used to end right here. But I took this track out, and this track's going to go all the way over. So anyway, so onto the linkages. This is the underside of the double slip right here. So you can see the let's see, right here is where the throw bar was. So what I did underneath, kind of broke it up a little bit, but I have right here a piece of 1 inch by 1/8 inch wood that I cut to go underneath this whole part of the turnout, including the throw bar. I wish I had one that's you can kind of see what it looks like from the top side on this turnout. And what I did is I cut a small groove right in here where I have the piano wire coming up in, and I bent it like an L shape, so the piano wire goes out and then comes up like this right into the throw bar. And I colored it with a black Sharpie underneath before I laid it down, just because I'm not going to put ballast in between there. I want to kind of keep that free of any issues. So then what I did underneath is I took some 1/2 inch by 3/16. I just kind of used materials I had on hand, but took this and I glued it with wood glue underneath, and then drilled a hole and used some styrene tubing that the piano wire would go through. I can't really show a clear shot right here, but I wonder if I can get the camera under there. So the styrene tubing essentially, comes out from the mount underneath right here. Comes out to the end of the layout. And what I did for my switch machines, I'm actually kind of still working on this. It looks kind of sort of like white trash a little bit, but it actually works much better than it looks like it would. I took some styrene, I cut them in strips, and used this to hold the switch machines down. I also tacked it down with some hot glue as well. But this will just kind of keep it from shifting. And so then I have the piano wire coming out right here. And I got some little springs at Ace Hardware that I connected to the switch machine right here, and then also I soldered to the piano wire. And what this does is it still gives me a spring type of effect, as you can see on this turnout right here. This is kind of what we want right here, you know. And you can adjust how tight. Some of these I actually soldered some of the spring together to make it a little bit of a tighter spring. So like this turnout right here, it had, after I soldered the spring to the piano wire, I needed to have it a little bit stiffer to hold the points tight against the rails right here. So you see how it holds right here. Then when the turnout throws, you know, I can control the amount of throw that each motor does with the Tam Valley controllers down here. So that's my setup for the turnouts. I actually, you know what? I actually might have one back here I can still get into. Let's see. I'm totally improvising here. So. Okay. So this is on my kind of more rural side right here, but you can see there's the setup. And then I have the piano wire coming out right here, but you can see how it moves. There we go. You see how it moves like this, and I just simply glue it in place. Right here you can see that I already have it kind of cut out. So then what I'll do is I just hot glue it in place where I want it, and then I just lay my track down, and there you have it. So, alright, well, I hope you enjoy. Thanks.